Right.
Which was good. I think that I had a Wonder Emporium when I was in college, but I mean, what's going on there in this
Are
place?
you talking about a horror house? I'm sorry. I have to just get that out of my... Because that's every teenager's Wonder Emporium.
You know,
it's just...
Everybody...
We'll start the interview now.
Everybody's interpretation of their Wonder Emporium is different. What's your Wonder Emporium like?
Good. I like that. The Wonder Emporium is really life, and I think that's what I understood when I read the script. It's the wonder. It's a metaphor. In other words, it is a magical place, and it's one of the constants that sometimes you have things that you feel very early on in life, and then you look back, especially if you keep a journal, and you still feel the same way. And I've never felt that life is anything else but a wondrous experience. There's something so extraordinary about it, so magical, so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, right from the get-go, I mean, you're alive, I'm alive. Truth is, from what we're told, we beat out 450,000 other spermatozoons. Now, that's a fact.
That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty good race.
Yes, and any other one that would have gotten to the egg first would not be you or me. Now, that's extraordinary.
I tell you what, and I know that people have said this to
Everybody
you.
in this room won the race.
We won it.
Yes.
Your life is an occasion, you have to rise to it.
That's
you know what? I
line
think
by
that it really got to me a little bit because, you know, it is so true that, you know, living day to day. And is that kind of your mantra as well? I mean, do you...
I'm lucky. I mean, on many levels, but even if, when I was an unemployed actor, I felt I was lucky because I was doing something that I loved, and I knew that if I didn't think I'd be successful. I hung around with Bob Duvall and Gene Hackman. None of us did, but we knew that we would be doing this for the rest of our life, even if we were unsuccessful, because we really loved it. And I think that's less than 1%. I think most people just have to do jobs, and unfortunately, they are not able to do something that is their passion on a day-to-day basis, and that's the best part of life, because if you can do that, then you start to feel, I know when I walk down the street, or if I'm sitting in a car in traffic, you look at the other faces and the number of faces that just seem depressed, or they seem like they're thinking about something that they have to do or something that they did, and this inability to live in the moment is something that I appreciate more and more the older I get. It ain't going to happen again. I was with my wife the other day, and we saw a young couple walking down the street, and they had a 4-year-old kid, I guess, and the kid was walking with them, but they weren't holding on to him, and they were walking, and the kid was unable to walk. Just walking. He would skip, or he would jump, or he would see something to walk on, or a chair, or whatever. And the experience of walking, he was making somehow an event, if you will. And I thought, why do we stop doing that? And I said to my wife, let's start doing that. And they didn't know it. They turned the corner, and we started doing it. And it is miraculous that we can do it without thinking, that we can walk. What an event that I believe this with all my heart, and I know it sounds,
awesome.
Artificial, but that's what the film is about. How do we do this? How does that happen? When we aren't thinking about it. I mean, it's extraordinary.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it.
I do mean it.
This is an event, and I certainly do appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.